All right, welcome everyone. This is the Riptide and St. Croix Swim Club dual meet for February 20th of 2021. Glad you could join us here today. I see there are no fans in the stands, which is too bad. I've got rugrats running around all over here behind me today. So if you hear some background noise, it's some ambitious and rather loud as they're staring over my shoulder, 11 and unders. So anyway, we're about to get started. We will wait here for the announcements to start, along with the national anthem, and then we will have our first group into the water, which will be the 100-yard freestyle. So give us a couple more minutes, and I'll be right back with you. All right, we are ready to go. National anthem is complete. And here comes event number one, the 11-year-olds, 11 and unders, I should say, the 100-yard freestyle. There are two heats here. In lane number one, you're going to have Margaret Vizak from St. Croix. In lane two, Daniel Seltz from Riptide. In lane number three, Tucker Case from Riptide. In lane number four, Anna Kasalki, Riptide. Lane five, Lauren Bosch, Riptide. Lane seven, Dalen Schmidt, Riptide. Lane eight is Caden Edwards from Riptide. And in lane, I'm sorry, that was lane number seven. Lane number eight is Olivia Rooney from Riptide. Looks like we got everybody here today. except lane number 4. So lane number 4 is Anna Kaselke. She is not in this heat. So we'll scratch her right there. Everybody here's got a time except for Olivia out in lane number 8. Possibly the first time she has swam this. She is a 7-year-old. Margaret in lane number 1 from SCSC is also a 7-year-old. So we got a couple of youngsters in the group here today. Lane number 5 is your leader. That is Lauren. She's making her turn. She's got 2 lengths left to go. Lane 3 and 7, Tucker and Caden make their turns with 2 lengths left to go as well. Our 7-year-olds are doing fantastic. Margaret making her turn with 2 lengths left. And at the top of your screen, lane number 8, Olivia making her flip turn. So lane number 1 at the bottom of your screen, closest to you, you can see the coaches in the foreground. Lane 8 at the top, you can see the bleachers against the windows. There's some glare on the water as well. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that, but that is what it is. Lane 8 at the top of your screen, lane 1 at the bottom of your screen. So we got a go page from Nana and Papa. We're watching from SCW, Arizona. Very good, awesome. I've got Ted, 21-7-650, no picture, no sound. I don't see anybody else saying anything. We got about 60 to 70 people online here. Maybe that was before we got started. I also have an iPad going with the Meet Live on a separate network, and it's going as well. So check your settings, check your system, and make sure everything's working from your end. That's back. There he goes. Perfect. All right. In lane number 3 was your first place, and that was Tucker. Tucker looks like he's already left the water. Standing behind the blocks there. Tucker again in first place in that heat with a 136.56 down from 150.56. So a nice 14-second drop there for Tucker. Lane number 2, Sam Terrell from St. Croix. Lane 2, I'm all off today. Lane number 2, Emma Dirksen from Riptide. Lane 3, Owen Jenin from Riptide. Lane 4, Avery Jelinek from Riptide. In lane number 5, Ben Brassis from St. Croix. Lane 6, Carson Ossendorf from Riptide. Lane 7, Ava Veldman from Riptide. And in lane number 8, Matteo Fontanesi from St. Croix. That is your next heat, the second and final heat of this 100-yard freestyle. So if you're newer to the program, the referee blows the first whistle, which during these COVID days is an electronic whistle. You cannot use your mouth on the whistle these days. So the first whistle calls them to the blocks. Basically, it's a pay attention, we're getting ready to go. The second one, right there, if you could hear it, calls them up onto the blocks, and then they will start. So we got a full heat here. Everybody has swam this event, and they are off. Nice streamline in lane number 4 out there for Avery from Riptide. Her and Ben from St. Croix leading the pack right now out in lane 4 and 5. Avery with a slight lead right now. And I realize that I'm on the wrong camera angle. Apologies. Here we go. We've got watching from Shakopee, cheering on Maddie and Lauren from SCSC. Welcome from Shakopee. Welcome from Arizona. Appreciate you all being on. We got about 80 people on the line right now. Avery has pulled out to about 2 body lengths here on the rest of the group. She's entered at a 118.68. We've got a Go Ava from your cousin Parker in Washington. Ooh, we're all over the country today. Love it. These kids love it too. All right, here comes Avery. She's going to crush that 118 entry time that she's got. And she's going to go 113.80. Second place here is going to be Ben from SCSC at 118.42, and he drops about 3.5 seconds as well. Third place out in lane number 7, Ava from Riptide, 123.39, down from 132.57. Great swims. Event number 2 is going to be the 50-yard breaststroke. There are 3 heats here. In lane number 3, Morgan Sims from Riptide, 7-year-old. In lane 4, Addie Falken from Riptide. And in lane number 5, Parker Stuckey from Riptide. Got a congratulations for Tucker on that last heat. Mimi in Dayton, Ohio. I'll have to start writing all these down. We've got Ohio, we've got Shakopee, Arizona, Washington. It's great to see people chiming in and watching. And we got Let's Go Morgan, new stroke. You can do it, kid. 50-yard breaststroke. Breaststroke's a tough stroke. There's timing, the turns, the two-hand touches. There's about 4 million things going on in the breaststroke. So it takes a little bit of time to learn it. The underwaters, the pullouts. So right now in lane number 4, Addie is out in the lead. She makes her turn with 25 yards left to go. It's Morgan Sims out there in lane number 3. Doing just fine. She's about to make her turn. And in lane number 5, Parker has made his turn, and he is also on his way home. All 3 are no time, so maybe first swims. Morgan Sims is obviously a new 50 breaststroker here, so that's great to see. All right, Addie touches at 56.34. Next one in is going to be Parker, passing under the flags in lane number 5. And he touches at 109.86. And in lane number 3, we have Miss Morgan coming into your screen right now. Cheers going up from the crowd. And she soft touches, but somewhere around a 127. So Mom and Dad, if you're watching, that's about a 127. Go ahead again and check Meet Mobile. This should be on Meet Mobile. You can search meets in my area, or you should be able to search RIPT, and this meet should come up. And that's where you'll find your official times. So for Morgan in lane number 3, make sure you check Meet Mobile. That's where you'll find your time. All right, we got heat number 2 of the 50 breaststroke. We have Alexander Sorum from Riptide in lane number 2. In lane number 3, Paige Turnbow from Riptide. Lane 4, Ava Gullickson from Riptide. Lane 5, Maddie Kissinger from St. Croix. Lane 6, Charlotte Ganser from St. Croix. And in lane 7, Kate LeBeau from Riptide. Alexander and Kate, the bookends here in lane 2 and 7, have no time. And off they go. All legal so far. I didn't see any hands go up from the referees. Generally, the referee, if they see something wrong with the stroke or something that would disqualify the swimmer, they would raise their hand. Usually on the start, usually at the turn. And I have seen nothing yet, so that's a great start. All right, our leader right now from St. Croix in lane number 5 is Maddie Kissinger. She is an 8-year-old. Right on her heels in lane number 7, though, is Kate LeBeau. Maddie touches at 55.24, so she is down about 3.5 seconds there. Kate out in lane number 7 had no time. She's going to come in at 56.53, and your third place is going to be lane number 2, Alexander Sorum at 57.8. This is the third and final heat. We have Chris Tan from St. Croix in lane number 1. In lane number 2, Reese Bible, St. Croix. In lane number 3, Ella Bus from Riptide. Lane 4, Everett Sanders from St. Croix. Lane 5, Felicity Saris from St. Croix. In lane 6, Lauren Kissinger from St. Croix. Lane number 7, Tao Taru from St. Croix, 7-year-old. And in lane number 8, Kelly Heinlinson from Riptide. Ella wedged in there between a sea of blue. This is oh, I missed lane 8 out there. Kelly's from Riptide as well. So Ella and Kelly, the 2 Riptiders. And then the other 6 are all from St. Croix. Right now, Ella touches first out in lane number 3. Followed closely by lane 4 and 5, which is Everett and Felicity, both from St. Croix. Ella still has a slight lead, but look out. Here comes Everett in lane number 4. He has taken the lead, and he is going to touch first at 43.53. Ella at 43.98. The third place out there is 44.75, and that is Felicity. Throughout the morning, well, now afternoon, but throughout the afternoon here, throughout the first session, there are going to be 5-minute breaks after some events. That's to give the kids a little bit of a rest. They may have swam the event before and are swimming the next event, so that's the coaching staff's giving them a little bit of a break. Right now we have the 100-yard backstroke, event number 3. After this, between event number 3 and 4, there will be a 5-minute break before the 50-yard butterfly. Right now we have 2 heats of the 100-yard backstroke. In lane number 3, Allison Jensen from Riptide. Lane 4, Logan Wolf from Riptide. And lane number 5, Caden Edwards from Riptide. All 3 are no time. So look to be your first swims. From Ted, 217.650, we've got Go Caden. Caden is out in lane number 5, a 9-year-old from Riptide. And with a great start, Caden is off like crazy here. Great turnover. All 3 of them look fantastic, but this is 100 yards. And at this young age, that is a long way to go. Oops, I gotta change my screen again here. Sorry about that. I'm a one-man show, folks. A few bonks at the end there, but none the worse for wear. Got a good race between 4 and 5 here, which is Logan and Caden. Still head-to-head there for Logan and Caden. Oh, a nice turn there by Allison in lane number 3. She just made her turn. She has 50 yards left to go. It is going to be a battle to the finish here in 4 and 5 between Logan and Caden. Logan has hopped out to a little bit of a lead here at the end. And we have Go Logan from your sister Eden. The families are watching. All right. And Logan touches at 150.37. Caden up there with a soft touch. So again, check Meet Mobile on that one. And here comes Miss Allison. She's crossing under the flags. About 4 yards left to go. She's looking for the wall. At 2:06.31 for Caden is not correct. So please, again, check Meet Mobile. And she has a soft touch there. She's going to be about 212 as well. All right, second and final heat of this 100-yard backstroke. In lane number 1, Oliver Thompson from Riptide. Lane 2, Gavin Klukas from Riptide. Lane number 3, Landon Johnson from Riptide. Lane 4, Madeline Jenin from Riptide. Lane 5, Sabine Keister from St. Croix. Lane 6, Ava Fortier from Riptide. And in lane 7, Mila Turnuk from Riptide. Had a way to go EB from KB. And a great effort, Caden, from Grandpa Tim. They're in the water and ready to go. Got a Go Gavin from Mom, Dad, and Colton in Lakeville. Gavin is in lane number 2. Looks like a first-time swim. He's listed at no time. Oliver Thompson in lane 1 is scheduled at no time. Ava and Mila in lanes 6 and 7 are also no time. We have a Go Ava. Ava, of course, again in lane number 6. Right now, lane number 4, Madeline out to a big lead here at the turn. 39.05 on her split. Sabine from St. Croix in second right now. She turns at 43.64. Madeline is going to run away with this heat. Madeline entered at a 122.94. And if she can hold on here, she is going to drop some time. And she does. At 120.23 for Madeline. Very nice swim. Sabine in lane number 5 entered at 137.45, and she crushed that by about 10 seconds. So Sabine with a new best time of 127.57. The battle for third place in 2 and 7 here between Gavin and Mila. And our third place is Gavin at 143. 143 flat. All right, great swims all around there. Great first-time swims for Oliver, Gavin, Ava, and Mila. That's fantastic. Welcome to the 100-yard backstroke. All right, we got about a 5-minute break before the 50-yard butterfly, so I'll let you listen to the sounds of the pool, and I will be back with you shortly. Oh, Mr. Buss, you're very welcome. It's great to do it. It's fun to be here. Got a great job, Gavin, from CJ. Keep those shout-outs coming. The kids do love it when they watch it back. And again, I'll be back with you shortly. All right, we got a minute or two before the kids come in. Got a couple more shout outs here from Patricia, great swim Ava, and from Jessica Hastings, we have a great job Tucker, so proud of you. It's great to keep these kids encouraged. It's a fantastic sport to be in. I swam at this age. I think I started at 7, swam through high school. I am the parent of 2 swimmers who swim here for Mike Parado on the senior elite team. My oldest son, Evan, is 17, currently swimming for Coach Jake Kemna over at Rosemont. And then my daughter, Claire, swims for Mike here at Riptide, and then she also swims for me over at Egan High School. And they've both been in the program since they were 6, 7 years old as well. So Evan is a junior. Claire will be a freshman. So she's an 8th grader right now. She'll be a freshman next year. Again, my name is Carl Kinseth. I'm a parent here at Riptide. I also coach, I'm an assistant coach for Egan High School, and I help coach Riptide whenever they need someone. So I'm hoping I can give you some insight and clue you in on some things if you're a new parent or a new swimmer watching your swims back on the live stream. Again, great sport to be in. It's an exciting time of year. We've got high school season coming to a close. Sections in state coming up. We've got some big meets on the club side with the Speedo Sectionals in March. Riptide is going to Indianapolis for that Speedo Sectional. Mike will be taking a group of kids there. Still waiting on the kids to come in for the 50 butterfly. 3 heats of this, and a couple of no times here in the first heat, 3 of them, so their introduction to the butterfly in a racing environment anyway. There will be another session this afternoon, sometime around 3:30, I believe, and that will be the older kids, the 12 and over. Some longer events, 500 freestyle, 400 IM. I actually believe, if I look at my program here, I think there is a 500 free today, and there is, event number 12. Got 3 brave kids swimming the 500 freestyle today, or this morning session, or the first session. But again, 200 fly tonight, 400 IM, 500 free, all this evening. If you wish to jump back into the live stream, it will be a different live stream. We will end this one after session 1, and we will start up the session 2 one later on in the afternoon. From Matthew Buss, we've got Go Ella. Ella, of course, her last event was the 50-yard breaststroke a few minutes ago. All right, looks like they're starting to file the 3 of them in for our first heat of the 50-yard butterfly. Over on the windows over there. All right, here we go. We're starting back up. We've got almost 100 people on the live stream. Folks, this might be the largest live stream that I have done. We've got a lot of people on. It's great to see this kind of support for these kids. Keep it up. Pass it on to your friends. It's Saturday. What else do you got to do? Watch a swim meet. They're fun. I find myself watching 2, 3, 4-year-old events, whether it be Olympics or World Champs or, even some of the meets that I did last October, November, or some that Eric Vogan have done. It's fun to go back and watch every once in a while, especially on a lazy Saturday afternoon. Lazy for me, not lazy for the kids behind lanes right now because they're about to do the 50-yard butterfly. So you have Claire Kelly from Riptide in lane number 3. Lane number 4, Owen Jenin from Riptide. And lane number 5, Daniel Seitz from Riptide. So all Riptide heat, all no times. Must be first swims for them, so welcome to the 50-yard butterfly. Then it's the 100-yard butterfly. Then they get introduced to the 200-yard butterfly. It doesn't get any better. It's got to start somewhere. Lane number 4, Owen Jenin turning first. And unfortunately, lane number 3, Claire Kelly, did a flip turn. And that is a no-no for the butterfly. The butterfly has to be a two-hand touch at each wall. So she was called for that. But that is all part of the learning process. So she'll talk to her coaches, and they will tell her what she did and how to fix it. And I bet she doesn't do it again. So there's Owen, lane number 4 at a 55.11. Claire with about a 59 and a soft touch. So while she won't have a recorded time, she still has a time she can go from. She still swam the event, and she knows in her head that she'll be around a 59 or broke that 1 minute mark. Yes, lane number 3, Greg, unfortunately, I saw the hands go up and I saw the flip turn, and it happens. This stuff happens. These kids are young. They're still learning. And like I said, coaches will talk to them, and they won't do it again. I bet you anything. Daniel out there in lane number 5 with a 1:22.70 as well. So good first swim for him. Heat number 2, we've got Charlotte Ganser from St. Croix in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Dalen Schmidt from Riptide. Lane 3, Parker Stuckey from Riptide. Lane 4, Jessica Bosch from Riptide. 5, Anna Kasulki wasn't here earlier. She may not be here now. We'll keep an eye, and I do not see her. So lane number 5 will be empty. Lane number 6 will be Paige Turnbow and from Riptide. And lane number 7, Linnea Hylandson from Riptide, a 7-year-old. And we have a nice job, Claire from Martin Kelly. All right, they are off. An 11-year-old in the same heat as a 7-year-old. There's a big difference there. So height and how strong they are and everything else. So this is always an interesting dynamic to watch the 11-year-olds up against the 7 and 8-year-olds. So as expected, our 11-year-old out in lane number 4, Jessica, does have the lead. The rest have all made their turns and are coming home. St. Croix's Charlotte in lane number 1 looks like she's pretty even with lane 6 right now, which is Paige Turnbow, an 8-year-old from Riptide. Charlotte's an 8-year-old from St. Croix. Jessica makes her touch. She was entered at 58.97. She goes 42.60. She blows the doors off that time. Looks like your second place is going to be lane 6, which is Paige. Paige was entered at 1:10.35, and that's a soft touch, but she is going to be about a minute. So she has a great swim there. And who's going to be third place? That's lane number 7. Linnea Hylandson with a 106.63 down from a 114.79. And I apologize, I didn't change the camera again, which is stupid of me. I get so caught up in reading the names, I forget. Sorry. Starting a petition to make flip turns legal for butterfly. You can absolutely start that petition. I don't know how far it's going to get, but you can do that. I promise to change the camera here. I wish I had a second person up here to do this with me. apologies for that. Sometimes they got to be told to hang the mask up. You definitely don't want to swim with the mask on. We've got a Go Nikita Go from Ivan, Daniel, Grandma, and Dad. That is from Igor. We have Carson Ossendorf from Riptide in lane number 1. Maddie Kissinger from St. Croix in 2. Evan Mathiasen from St. Croix in 3. Laney Bell from Riptide in 4. Nikita Grinberg in lane 5 from Riptide. In lane 6, Felicity Saris from St. Croix. Lane 7, Alexis Rorich from St. Croix. And in lane number 8, Emma Dirksen from Riptide. We've got to bring it home, Nikita from Jaron and Ron in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Go Carson, that's my brother from Landon Ossendorf. Carson's down in lane number 1. Lane number 4, our early lead is Miss Laney Bell, a 10-year-old from Riptide. Entered at a 36.52. She is motoring right along. Nikita right at her heels in lane 5, and she's going to go 34.10, down from 36.52. Your second place is Nikita at 35.79, down from 38.85. And your third place in that heat, 37.04. By Evan Mathiasen, down from 40.44. The shout out for Carson, lane number 1, he took 5th place there from 50.04 down to 48.80. So the shout out worked. Keep them coming. It works. So we've got an all right, good job, Nikita. They all swam very well there. They're all dropping time. Up next is the 100-yard IM, event number 5. You have Morgan Sims from Riptide in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Griffin Smith from Riptide. Lane 3, Alexander Sorum from Riptide. Lane 4, Margaret Vasic from St. Croix. Lane 5, Ava Fortier from Riptide. Lane 6, Gavin Klukas from Riptide. And lane 7, Allison Jensen from Riptide. Again, the 100-yard IM, a 25 of each stroke, butterfly, back, breast, and free. There are 2 heats here. Well, Miss Margaret from St. Croix in lane number 4. She is by far the smallest one there, although lane 7, Allison, 8-year-old, she's pretty teeny out there too. They are so small. It's great to see them swimming. From Brian and Tracy, we have a You Are Amazing, Felicity. Love Mom, Audrey, and Xander. All right, lane number 2, Griffin from Riptide, 9-year-old. He makes a turn first. From butterfly into backstroke. The longest of the IM events is the 400 IM. That is 4 lengths of each stroke, 100 of each, butterfly, back, breast, and free. And then the mid is the 200 IM, 2 lengths of each. And unfortunately, from back to breast, you can't do a flip turn either. So that will be another learning moment for lane number 2, Griffin. We have a Go Gavin Klukas from Grandpa and Grandma Carey in Staples. And then from the Sorum family, we have Go Alex, Love Mom and Dad. So right now, Gavin is still your leader going into the freestyle. Behind him in lane number 3 is Alexander from Riptide. And then in the third position out there in lane number 6 is Gavin. Gavin has no time. In fact, the only person that has a time here is Margaret at 2:15 flat. Everybody else are first timers. And from CJ, we got to Go Gavin. All right, from St. Croix, our 7-year-old in lane number 4. Margaret again entered at 2:15 flat, and she's going to go 2:14.57. And our 8-year-old Allison out in lane number 8 goes lane number 7, apologies, 2:18.18. We have Go Sadie Girl from Mom and Dad. Up next is Tucker Case from Riptide in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Ava Veldman from Riptide. Lane 3, Sabine Feaster from St. Croix, or Sadie it says, so that must be Sadie. Lane 4, Avery Jelinek from Riptide. Lane 5, Ben from St. Croix, Ben Brassis. Lane 6, Matteo Fontanesi from St. Croix. Lane 7, Lauren Bosch from Riptide. And lane 8, Tao Taru from St. Croix. 7-year-old from St. Croix in lane number 8. Got a great job, Ava. Great job, Gavin from Dad. Aaron Reichert says, go Avery. Greta is cheering for you. Go kiddo, go. Yeah, we have a full heat here. Everybody's up and ready to go in the second and final heat. All right, your early lead is out there in lane number 5, and that is Ben Brassis from St. Croix. He makes the turn first with lane number 3, Sadie. Basically almost the same time. Okay, all in their backstroke. We got a backstroker in lane number 4. That's Avery from Riptide. She's made up some room on Sadie. But Ben has continued to pull away and has about a body length. He's going to switch to his breaststroke. Nice bucket turn there out by the 2 St. Croix kids. Avery's got her breaststroke going. She has made up quite a bit of time. There is Ben. He took a quick peek to his right and decided he better get his stuff going because Avery has matched him now. Got to go, Tuck, go. Aunt Jess, Uncle B, and Molly are cheering for you in Cincinnati. And come on, Ava. Cousin Graham is cheering from West Veldman. We got a dogfight down here in 4 and 5, but don't count out Miss Sadie in 3. She's making a run at them. Oh, they're going to tie, aren't they? So we got 126.76 in lane number 4. That is Avery. 126.88 in lane 5. That is Ben. And 126.93 by Sadie in lane number 3. So less than 0.3 of a second separating the entire first, second, and third place. What a great race. All right, here we go with the 50-yard freestyle, event number 6. All no times here, so first-time swimmers. Olivia Rooney in lane number 3. Claire Kelly in 4. Logan Wolf in 5. And in lane 6, Clarabelle Worsham, all from Riptide. Clarabelle is a 6-year-old. And she looks 6. She is teeny tiny. So all first times here. You can pretty much do anything you want in the 50 freestyle except for touch the bottom. And in some instances, you can touch the bottom as long as you don't push off and you don't get any momentum from touching the bottom. But I wouldn't suggest it. But you can do anything you want as long as you work it out with your coach. You can do backstroke, you can do breaststroke, you can do butterfly, you can do any stroke you wish in the freestyle events. Caroline Kelly, go Claire, that's my sister. Claire is in lane number 4. And we've got from Jane Case. Hey, Tuck, Grammy Mo is so proud of you. Greg Versticky, go Claire. Claire's got some fans out there, the Claire fan club. We got 4 and 5, Claire and Logan making the turn pretty much at the same time there. Lane number 3, Olivia making her turn, 7-year-old. And lane number 6, Clarabelle, our 6-year-old, just making her turn. Logan has turned on the jets, and he is going to take this heat at 45-14. Claire in lane number 4, a soft touch. So again, check Meet Mobile for that time. Doug Berlinger, let's go Clarabelle from Uncle Doug. And Greg is from Iowa, great to see. Got Yay Olivia, Aunt Shannon is cheering. Miss Olivia Rooney in lane 3 with a soft touch. I'm not sure of the time. And our 6-year-old in lane number 6, also with a soft touch. A great first time 50 freestyles. Heat number 2 will be Landon Johnson in lane number 1 from Riptide. In lane number 2, Charlotte Ganser from St. Croix. Lane 3, Kelly Heinlinson from Riptide. Lane 4, Sam Theroux from St. Croix. Lane 5 is Paige Turnbow from Riptide. Lane 6, Chris Tan from St. Croix. Lane 7, Parker Stuckey from Riptide. And in lane 8 is Linnea Heinlinson from Riptide as well. Jennifer Wolf, we've got a good job, Logan. Great job, first time swim. All right, everybody here has a time, so everybody here has swam this event. Our leader right now is lane number 3. That is Kelly from Riptide. Turning very close. Behind her is Sam from St. Croix. Sam's making his move here, though. He has taken the lead and looks like he is going to take the heat. Sam has entered at 41.60, and he is going to go 38.68. Second place, lane number 3 is Kelly Heinlinson with a 39.31. So she has a nice 5-second drop. And out there in lane number 6, third place, 41.67 is Chris Tan from St. Croix. Nice 5-second drop there as well. Number 3, Maddie Kissinger in lane number 1 from St. Croix. Lane number 2, Emma Dirksen from Riptide. Lane 3, Ella Bus from Riptide. Lane 4, Nikita Grinberg from Riptide. Lane 5, Evan Mathiasen from St. Croix. Lane 6, Ava Gullickson from Riptide. Lane 7, Lauren Kissinger from St. Croix. And in lane 8 is Oliver Fobson from Riptide. Gotta go Nikita. And another go Nikita from Jaron and Ron. Looks like we are ready to go. I do not see a lane number 6. That is Ava Gullickson missing. Lane 6 will be empty. They are off. Leaders right off the bat. Looks like lane number 4. Nikita making the turn first with Ella right on his ankles. In lane number 3 and also lane number 5, Evan Mathiasen from St. Croix. Those are going to be your top 3. Nikita sprinting for the wall here. He's entered at 32.30, but he's going to go 30.98. What a nice swim. Ella taking second from 36.21 to 33.69. And in lane number 5, Evan entered at a 35.77 down to a 34.89. Fantastic swimming all around. We do have another 5-minute break before the 100-yard breaststroke. There is one heat of the 100-yard breaststroke. So we will be back with you in about 5 minutes. But we have a wow, great job, Nikita. And a great job, Nikita, from Jaron and Ron. All right, I am out for a couple minutes. You can listen to the sounds of the pool and the Munchkins yelling and screaming behind me. It's all good. They're great kids. They're actually not yelling and screaming. They're just very excited. Well, we'll be back with you in about 5 minutes. All right, we are getting ready to go again here. Looks like they're starting to bring some swimmers in. You may have noticed some of the kids found my camera, and they thought they were in big trouble. So I don't know if you heard that conversation. I told them they weren't in big trouble, but they didn't, just not to touch it. But they thought it was pretty cool. All right, up next is the 100-yard breaststroke. In lane number 1 will be Mila Turnock from Riptide. Lane 2, Matteo Fontanesi from St. Croix. Lane 3, Allie Peterson from Riptide. Lane 4, Everett Sanders from St. Croix. Lane 5, Alexis Rorich from St. Croix. Lane 6, Madeline Jenin from Riptide. Lane 7, Jessica Bosch from Riptide. And in lane 8 is Addie Falcon from Riptide. Mila, Jessica, and Addie all know times in this, so first-time swimmers of the 100-yard breaststroke. Our breaststroke is scheduled to start at 2:01 p.m. I think we're a little bit ahead of schedule, 3 or 4 minutes maybe, which is always good. We've got a Go Addie from Grandpa and Grandma Falcon. Welcome to you as well. Welcome to the others that we have on the live stream. We're still at about 95 to 100 people on the live stream. Thank you for joining us today. Got Go Jessica from Landon Ossendorf. Jessica will be in lane number 7. And the shout out for Addie. Addie is in lane number 8. We do have a full heat here, which is always great to see. Stand-up command from the starter. So we'll set again. And now they're off. It's 100-yard breaststroke. 2-hand touches at every turn. No freestyle flip turns. Can't do it. It's like lane number 4 and 5, or 4 and 6. So we've got Everett Sanders in 4 and Madeline Jenin in 6, both leading the way here. Pretty much head-to-head right now. Making the turn about the same time. Hard to tell from my angle, but Everett might have a little bit of a lead here. We'll see what the turn tells us. And he does by about a half a second, maybe about a shoulder length on Madeline out there in lane number 6. Madeline's making a run here. She might have taken over the lead. It's going to be a tight one. And it is Madeline out in lane number 6 at 1:36.15. Second place at 1:36.55 is Everett. And in third place in lane number 5 is Alexis with a 1:40.24. Very nice swims. Lane number 2, we got Mateo coming in right now. He's about ready to touch. And then Mila down there in lane 1. There she is. And she makes her touch at 2:16.15. Next up is event number 8, the 11 and under 200-yard freestyle. There is one heat. Tucker Case in lane number 2, Gavin Lucas in 3, lane from Riptide. Lane 4, Ava Veldman from Riptide. Lane 5, Reese, it's Bible or Beeble, I'm not sure which, from St. Croix. He's again in lane 5. And from Riptide in lane number 6 is Griffin Smith. 200 freestyle is 8 lengths of the pool. It is a long sprint, depending on who you talk to. We've got a swim, tuck, swim from Jane Case. They're all up on the blocks and ready to go. It's like Tucker, Gavin, and Griffin are all no times. First time swims. Ava has a 3:09.79 entry, and Reese has a 3:13.43 entry time. Also called seed times or entry times, whatever you prefer. And we got a pretty good race here between 4, 5, and 6, really. And I think Reese may have lost his goggles. I think that's why he kind of banged his head on the, or got really close to the flip turn there. But he's a trooper. He's got the lead out there in lane number 5, and he's going to make the flip turn first. Again, Reese entered at 3:13.43. They're coming up on their 100 here. They're going to have a 100 left, or 4 more lengths at this turn. We have a go, go, go Gavin from CJ. All right, for those 3, 4 lengths left of the pool. Lane number 3 is Gavin. He's making his turn and has 4 lengths left to go as well. Lane number 2 is Tucker, making his turn. He now also has 4 lengths left. Still anybody's race out there in 4, 5, and 6. From Kristen Caldwell, we've got a You Rock Claire Kelly from Aunt Chris and Uncle Jeff in Florida. Oh, I wish I was back in Florida. Oh, I'm so jealous. All right, still a really good race here. It looks like lane number 6, Griffin Smith is taking over the lead. But right now, between 4, 5, and 6, it is anybody's race. And just as soon as I said that, he said, I'm not having any of this, and he took off. All right, all 3 have 25 yards left to go. Let's see who can pull this one out. Ava had a pretty good go right off the turn there, but I think Reese is going to take this one followed by Ava in 4, and Griffin in 6. Now we got Gavin in lane number 3. He's coming in on his finish. There he is, making his touch. Soft touch there, so check meet mobile. And in lane number 2, Tucker Case with about half a pool length left to go. All right, Tucker finishes up with a 3:41.54. From Bunny C, we've got congratulations, Gavin K. Great job from Grandma and Grandpa C. From Cheryl Hackbarth, way to go, Everett. Champ times for 9-10-year-old, and you just turned 8. We're so proud of you. Jane Case, great job, Tucker. So much fun watching you. And from Chloe Hilton, go Claire. All right, up next is the 50-yard backstroke. There's 5 heats. You can tell what events the kids like by how many heats there are. So we have 5 heats. Heat number 1, Olivia Rooney's in 3. Logan Wolf from Riptide in 4. Olivia is also from Riptide. In lane 5, Miss Claire Kelly from Riptide. And in lane 6, Clarabelle Worsham, our 6-year-old from Riptide. And into the water they go. Again, we've got Olivia, Logan, Claire, and Clarabelle in this first heat of the 50-yard backstroke. 50-yard backstroke, the flip turn, you can turn over on your stomach, take 1 stroke, and then you must do a freestyle flip turn. And turn over, and when you push off, you have to be either on your side, not past 90 degrees, to be on your side, or on your back when you push off. If you are past 90 degrees towards your belly, the referees can disqualify you. So here's lane number 4. This is Logan Wolf. All 4 of these have no time, so first time swims. And Logan is going to touch at 50.64. And from Cheryl, congrats to Evan Mathiasen on your new champ time in your fly. Yes, that is awesome to see. Lane number 4, Logan Wolf is your winner. Winner on that one. Lane number 5, Claire Kelly with a 101.61. Shannon Rooney, you're making me proud, Olivia. Love you, Aunt Sharon or Aunt Shannon. Aunt Shannon. Eyes aren't what they used to be. Martin Kelly, another member of the Claire Kelly fan club. Yes, she definitely has a fan club. That's great to see. And we have hit 100 viewers, so that's fantastic. Thank you all again for joining us. Heat number 2. In lane number 1, Allison Jensen from Riptide. Lane 2, Morgan Sims from Riptide. Lane 3, Daniel Seitz from Riptide. Lane 4, Margaret Vasic from St. Croix. Lane 5, Mila Turnock from Riptide. Lane 6, Daylin Schmidt from Riptide. Lane 7, Landon Johnson from Riptide. And lane 8 is Linnea Hylandson from Riptide. Excuse me. From Diane Sorum, go Alex, you're doing terrific. Love from Grandpa Jim and Grandma Diane. Chloe Hilden, woohoo Claire. They are off. Splash and dash in this 50-yard backstroke. A pretty even heat right off the bat. Sorry about the turns in lane 1 and 2 down there. They're a little bit out of camera range. Those 2 posts don't do me any favors. Right now, lane number 3 looks to have a slight lead. That is Daniel Seitz over lane number 2, which was Morgan Sims, both from Riptide. Morgan's a 7-year-old from Riptide. But look out for lane number 5. Here comes Mila Turnock. And there we go. So lane 2, soft touch. Soft touch for Morgan in lane number 2. Lane number 3, Daniel at 48.76, down from 56.13. Great swim for him there. All right, heat number 3 is lane 1 should probably be empty. I don't think Anna Koselki is here. Lane 2, Ava Fortier from Riptide. Lane 3, Caden Edwards from Riptide. Lane 4, Carson Ossendorf from Riptide. Lane 5, Tao Taru from St. Croix. Lane 6, Alexander Sorum from Riptide. Lane 7, Oliver Thobson from Riptide. And in lane 8, Chris Tan from St. Croix. From Landon, we've got Go Carson, you got this. And from Tammy Sorum, Auntie Debbie and Uncle Mike say, go Alex, you're doing great. Alex is in lane number 6, 11-year-old. Lane number 1 will be empty. And Carson, that shout out for Carson, he will be in lane number 4. He is also an 11-year-old. Again, this is the 3rd heat of the 50-yard backstroke. Got from Ted 2176.50. Go Caden, boil that water. All right, it looks like lane number 4, Carson, has the lead on the heat right now. Followed by Ava in lane number 2 and Alex in lane number 6. And at 42.15, Carson. Alex in lane 6, 45.26. He takes second place. And Ava down in lane number 2 at 45.84 will take the 3rd position of that heat.
Great job, heat 3. Thank you for your hard work. You made it exit cool. Next up is heat 4 of 50-yard backstroke. In the front is Addie from Riptide. In the 2 is Kate from Riptide.
All right, heat number 4, Addie Falcon in lane number 1 from Riptide. Lane 2 from Riptide, Kate LeBeau. Lane 3, Kelly Hylandson from Riptide. Lane 4, Owen Jenin from Riptide. Lane 5, Lauren Bosch from Riptide. Lane 6, Alexis Rorich from St. Croix. In lane 7, Griffin Smith from Riptide. And in lane 8, Sam Terrell from St. Croix. Your top seed here in this heat is Owen at 44.18. 44.18. Got a great job, Ava. From Patricia, from Diane Sorum. Wow, Alex, you're on fire. And from Mark Falcon, go Addie from Uncle Kyle. All right, at the first turn, and only turn, because it's a 50, is Kate out from Riptide in lane number 2. Giving her a run for her money here is lane number 4. That is Owen Jenin. But don't count out lane number 1 or lane number 5. Lane 1, Addie is going for it here. It's going to be a tight one for first, second, and third. Lane 4, Soft Touch. I think he did come in first. I think Owen won that heat. Have to check meet mobile again on that one. Good swims. The 5th and final heat, Ben Brassis from St. Croix in lane number 1. Lane number 2, Lauren Kissinger from St. Croix. Lane 3, Felicity Saris from St. Croix. Lane 4, Lainey Bell from Riptide. Lane 5, Avery Jelinek from Riptide. Lane 6, Everett Sanders from St. Croix. Lane 7, Evan Mathiasen from St. Croix. And in lane 8, Allie Peterson from Riptide. From Elena Pontrelli, go Avery, do your best and have fun. And that's all we ask. I'll give a little shout out to Allie Peterson here. Her older sister swims for me on the Egan High School Wildcat swim team. So we're hoping one of these days we'll see Allie as well on the high school team. Hi Amber, if you're watching. That'll embarrass her. All right, into the water they go. After this heat, we'll have another 5-minute break before the 100-yard butterfly. From Jean Jelinek, we've got Go Avery from Papa. Lane number 4, Lainey Bell out to the lead. She is a 10-year-old from Riptide. Makes the first turn, but lane number 1's giving her a run. That is Ben from St. Croix. And as is lane number 5, Avery Jelinek. Looks like Lainey is going to take this heat. And does with a 38 flat, down from 38.81. Second place. Ben pulls out second place with a 39.53. And your third place is lane number 7 at 40.54, Evan Mathiasen. Very nicely done. Oh, I'm sorry, I did it again. I think I'm just going to leave it. I'll just leave it here. I get too excited reading off the names. I apologize, that was dumb. All right, we've got a 5-minute break for the 100-yard butterfly. There is one heat, and then followed by the 200-yard IM, also one heat, followed by the 500-yard freestyle, one heat. We'll be back with you shortly. As you can tell from our announcer, we are back. It's event number 10, the 11 under 100-yard butterfly. There is one heat. In lane number 3, Reese Bible, lane from St. Croix. Lane 4, Sadie Keister from St. Croix. Lane 5, Madeline Jenin from Riptide. And in lane 6, Nikita Grinberg from Riptide. From the last heat, we've got Woohoo, You Did Amazing, Avery. That's from Elena Pontrelli. I might have said that one already, but that's okay. John Woods, Good Job, Allie. Sorry that you didn't see her swim, except for the first 5 yards and last 5 yards. We've got Do It Again, Nikita from Jaron and Ron. And we've got Go Nikita from Ivan, Daniel, Grandma, and Dad. Oop, little hitch there. There we go. And now we're off. Again, Reese in 3, Sadie in 4, Madeline in 5, Nikita in 6. The middle event for the butterfly, there of course is a 50. There's also a 200 butterfly, which is 8 lengths of the pool. And this is the middle event, the 100-yard butterfly, which is 4 lengths of the pool. Madeline and Nikita out there in 5 and 6, battling for that first position. Now they seem closer than a second apart on that touch, but it's hard to see what's going on underwater. Sadie firmly in that third position there in lane number 4. And Reese down there in lane number 3, motoring right along as well. Nikita's the only one with a no time. And it looks like Madeline has jumped out into the lead. She's got about a half a body length on Nikita right now. Nikita's making that run, though. Look out. Here he comes. This one's going to be tight. Ooh, 15/100ths of a second. When Nikita is second place at 1:21.43. Madeline just touches him out at 1:21.28. Sadie in lane number 4, 1:25.50, and Reese in lane 3 with a 1:36.46. Looks like we got drops all over the place. That's a fantastic swim. All right, next is event number 11, the mixed 11 and under 200-yard individual medley. This is 2 lengths of the pool. Butterfly, back, breast, and freestyle. 2 lengths of each. Okay, good job, Nikita. Good job, all swimmers. Row the boat. Yeah, U of M thing, I think, if I remember right. All right, your 200 IM, 3 swimmers. In lane number 3 from Riptide, Ava Gullickson. Lane 4, Ella Boss from Riptide. And lane 5, Jessica Bosch from Riptide. Oh, Nikita wants to go to the U, then you've got row the boat, and that makes tons of sense. Looks like we are missing Ava Gullickson, so lane 3 will be empty. Ella Bus entered at a 3:12.93. Jessica's in no time. Again, 2 lengths of each stroke. Butterfly, back, breast, and freestyle. Comes Ella in on her fly, turning from fly to backstroke. Jessica coming into touch now as well. Ella finishing up her 50 backstroke here, bopping right along. Making her turn. There she goes into the breaststroke. Jessica now making her turn into the breaststroke. All good there. If Nikita wants to go to the U, he should talk to Michelle Hopewell. Coach Michelle went to the University of Minnesota. She was also a captain at the U of M. So she would be a good resource for Nikita. She is your coach on Senior 2 as well as homeschool, I believe. Ella finishing up her breaststroke here, turning into the freestyle leg. Jessica crossing the flags, 4 yards left to go into her freestyle. Again, Ella entered at 3:12.93. See what she does with this time here. Yeah, she's going to destroy this time, so great job by her. Here she comes. Ella's coming in for her touch. 2:57.73. Jessica again with a no time, so a first swim. And a good first swim it is at 3:08 something something. I don't know. Check, please check Meet Mobile, but she'll be about a 3:08 somewhere in there. Our final event of the session is the 500-yard freestyle. A long event for 10 and 11-year-olds. Kate LeBeau from Riptide in lane number 3, Lainey Bell in lane number 4, and Allie Peterson, lane number 5. Kate's the only one who hasn't swam this before. It is 20 lengths of the pool. It is considered a distance event by most, until you swam the 1,000 or the mile and realize that the 500 is mostly a sprint event. But it's hard to convince a 50 freestyler that the 500 is a sprint. So this will finish up session number 1. Session number 2 looks like it's scheduled to start at about 4:30 this afternoon. Oh, we got a ripped cap in lane number 5. I think Allie there. So we'll get a new cap over to her. It's funny what gets these kids worked up. Ripped cap can send them into tears, and in some cases it gets their adrenaline going and they swim even faster. Some kids that I know have swum their fastest swims being late to the blocks, and that adrenaline fires up and they swim like crazy. So we'll take care of the wardrobe malfunction here for Allie Peterson, and we should be on our way. Coach Maggie talking her down here a little bit, getting her calmed down. Lainey Bell has swam this before. She is entered at 7:50.96. Miss Allie out there in lane 5 has also swam this previously at 8:07.19. All right, looks like Allie is ready to go. Got her new cap on. None the worse for wear, and here we go. 20 lengths of the pool. We have counters at the other end, so they don't lose track. This will be the shortest of the distance events that the swimmers will swim in their careers. 1,000 being next, which is 40 lengths, and the mile, or the 1650, which is 66 lengths of the pool in short course. Long course, these events are the 400 meter, the 800 meter, and the 1,500 meters. All three swimmers off to a good start. Laney turning first at the 50, followed by Allie. And Kate making her first 50 turn. Let you watch for a few minutes, and I'll be back with you shortly. Laney Bell coming in at the 200 here. This is length number 8 of 20. Allie looking none the worse for wear. She looks pretty good here after the cap tear. She's tough, and she is swimming very well. She is making her turn at 200 yards, so she now has 12 lengths left to go. See Coach Maggie jumping up and down there, getting the swimmers going in this 500. Comes Kate. She's coming in on the end of her 8th length, so she's going to have 12 left at this turn. All right, halfway done for Miss Laney Bell. That was the halfway point. Allie looking strong here. She's at the halfway. At this turn here, Kate in lane number 3 will be at her halfway point as well. Well, All right, looks like we got the numbers straight at the end of the pool. They were on 21 and 31 instead of 13 and, well, both of them were supposed to be 13. One was at 21, one was at 31. So they had their numbers backwards, but it's a learning curve just like anything else. So Laney, 4 lengths left of the pool. That was length number 16. Allie coming in lane number 5. She is going to have 4 lengths at this turn. All 3 swimmers swimming very well at this point. So when they count up, they count from 1 to 17, and then, so you'll see Laney turning here at length number 18. This is also the bell lap. At the other end of the pool, it should go to red on both ends, both sides. This is the red lap. Turn it around. There it is. I don't know if you can. No, you can maybe see it from here. Sorry. That signifies that this is their last turn. All right, Allie making her turn. She's got 2 lengths left to go. Laney Bell finishing up half a pool length. Comes Laney again. She was entered at 7:50.96, and she goes 6:40.20. So she drops 1 minute and 10 seconds. Allie making her final turn. She's entered at 8:07.19. She's going to destroy that time, as well as Laney. Got some good power here coming on. Here she comes. And Allie's going to touch at 7:07.45. That is a full 1 minute drop for Miss Allie Peterson. That torn cap did nothing to her. And in lane number 3, we've got Kate. Making her turn. That was 19, or not 19, that was 18, so this is her final 50. And she has picked up the pace here as well. And her final turn on this long 500-yard freestyle. All right, here comes Kate. She is going to touch at 8, about 8:18, low 8:19, soft touch there. Congratulations to all 3 of those young ladies. Those were good swims. And they're lucky they get to cool down a little bit. That does it for session number 1 for the dual meet between Riptide and St. Croix. Again, tune in. The meet for the older kids, 12 and over, will start at about 4:30 p.m. I will be running that one as well, and hopefully I'll do a little bit better on the camera work this time. It's going to be a bit shorter of a meet. It should be done by about 6:15 or so. So about an hour and 45 minutes. So if you choose, join us again this afternoon at 4:30. Until then, thank you. Thanks for being on the live stream, and we'll talk to you all soon. Have a great weekend.